Hi guys, this is Jeffrey Vasquez and this is Geotechnical Engineering, and in this video we will talk about some examples about soil permeability and seepage. Problem 1. Find the flow rate in cubic meter per second per meter length at right angles to the cross-section shown through the permeable soil layer. So given H is equals to 6 meters. H1 is equals to 2.5 meters, head na 2.8 meters, L is equals to 40 meters. Angle alpha is 10 degrees, tapos coefficient of permeability K is equals to 0.05 centimeter per second. Gagamitin natin ang Darcy's law, which proves that the average velocity through soils is proportional to the gradient of the total head. So ito yung formula, V is equals to KIA, or the velocity of flow is equals to the coefficient of permeability times the hydraulic gradient. Yan. So, multiply natin both sides ng cross-sectional area, makakakuha tayo ng formula na AV is equals to KIA. Tapos, alam natin mula sa continuity equation na ang AV is equals to Q, or the flow rate. So, isa-substitute natin yung Q mula sa AV, makakakuha tayo ng equation na Q is equals to KIA. Or, flow rate is equals to the coefficient of permeability times the hydraulic gradient times the cross-sectional area. So, itong hydraulic gradient natin, pwede nating palitan ng head over the total length of soil sample. Yan. So, meron na tayong general formula na Q is equals to K times H over L times A. So, substitute na lang natin yung mga given. So, Q is equals to K natin na 0.05. Since centimeter siya, mag-multiply tayo ng 10 to the negative 2 para maging meters. Then, ang H natin, which is equals to 2.8 meters. Tsaka L. So, ang L natin dito, ito yung length ng soil sample natin. So, since L lang ang given dito, which is in horizontal, tapos yung length ng soil sample natin ay hindi siya horizontal, naka-incline. So, gagamitan lang natin to ng basic trigonometry. Yan. Meron tayong inclined na angle alpha, which is equals to 10 degrees. Then, yeah. So, ito yung hypotenuse, makakakuha tayo na which is equals to L over cosine alpha. So, since L natin ay 40 meters, kaya naging 40 over cosine 10 degrees. Ngayon sa cross-sectional area naman, ito, kunin natin kung gaano ba nga ba kakapal ito. Since meron na tayong given na H1, so basic trigonometry na naman. So, ang thickness na to ay H1 cosine alpha. So, H1 natin ay 2.5, kaya naging 2.5 cosine 10 degrees times 1. Calculate lang natin lahat ng to, makakakuha tayo ng flow rate na 8.486155,216 times 10 to the negative 5 cubic meters per second per meters. Ngayon sa ikalawang problem naman tayo. Given itong cross-sectional area, which is equals to 100 by 100 millimeters square, the hydraulic conductivity of the soil in this direction of flow through them are as follows. So, sa soil A, na meron siyang 150 millimeter length, ay may coefficient of permeability in centimeter per second na 10 to the negative 2. Sa soil B naman ay may length na 150 millimeters. Tapos, coefficient of permeability na 3 times 10 to the negative 3 centimeter per second. Tapos, sa soil C, may length na 150 millimeters. May coefficient of permeability siya na 4.9 times 10 to the negative 4 centimeter per second. So, find the rate of water supply in cubic centimeter per hour. To solve this, gagamitin din natin ulit ang Darcy's Law, which is Q is equals to KIA. Palitan natin ng I ng H over L. So, Q is equals to K times H over L times A. Since hindi given itong I at K, so, hanapin muna natin yung I or yung hydraulic gradient natin. So, which is basically H over L. So, ang L natin dito ay ang total length ng pinagsasamang tatlo soil samples. So, 150 mm plus 150 mm plus 150 mm is equals to 450 mm. Tapos, yung head natin, which is given na 300 mm. So, I is equals to H over L, which is equals to 300 over 450. Ngayon, hanapin natin yung coefficient of permeability K natin. Meron tayong special na formula para dito, which is HO over the equivalent coefficient of permeability is equals to the summation of H over coefficient of permeability na given sa bawat soil sample. So, ito yung solution niya, 450 over the equivalent coefficient of permeability is equals to 150 over 10 to the negative 2 plus 150 over 3 times 10 to the negative 3 plus 150 over 4.9 times 10 to the negative 4. So, makakakuha tayo ng equivalent na K natin na 1.212,537 times 10 to the negative 3. Millimeter to. Millimeter per second. Yan. So, meron na tayong I at K. Meron na tayong A. So, substitute na lang natin to sa formula. Kaya, K natin na 1.212,537 times 10 to the negative 3. H over L na 300 over 450. Tapos, cross-sectional area na 100 by 100 millimeter square. Since centimeter yung hahanapin natin, kasi cubic centimeter per hour ang hinahanap, kaya convert na natin yung sagot niya. So, millimeter, gawin natin centimeter. 1 centimeter is equals to 10 millimeter. So, squared. Tapos, 3,600 seconds is equals to 1 hour. Makakuha na tayo ng sagot ng rate of water supply, which is equals to 291.0090734 cubic centimeters per hour. And that's all. Thank you.